Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon and today I'm talking about the game Western Legends. This is a game I've played multiple times, multiple copies of, and this is a sandbox Western game. This is a game for 2 to 6 players, takes around 90 to 120 minutes. And yes, I've played this successfully at multiple player counts. Very looking forward to having this and actually giving you how to set up, play and review. This, of course, is just going to be this unboxing, overview and a review, as well, of course, a preview, teaser, trailer, because, of course, there's a new final edition expansion come out called Blood Money, which I'll be bringing to you as well. So this is a game whereby you can do multiple different things. As I said, it's a sandbox game. You can choose to rob the bank. You can choose to be the sheriff. You could be the person who arrests that robber as well. It's by Colossal Games. It's a game that right from the start I seem to be impressed with probably what on earth would be going on in this game. It has a gorgeous look to it. And I'll tell you my rating already, just as we start taking stuff out. I give this game an 8 out of 10. Now, I have played with a small expansion, which I think is called something to do with The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. There's the first big expansion, first large expansion called Anti-Up. And that's interesting how it's even got some paper stuff going on here. I think this is the board. Yes, it is. So this board looks very much like cowhide. Of course, by all means, ensure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell for when I do that full how to set up, play and review, as of course I still need to be constructing various things for this game. Aside from that, if you also want to hit that like button, that share button as well, it enables me to, of course, know that you're interested in this information. And also, you can also discover, more times when I say the word also, how to actually follow the channel more and see various things such as photographs on Instagram. You can do that via the description, as well as supporting the channel via Patreon. Lastly, via the comments, you can of course let me know what you think of this. It looks amazing. And if you are a returning viewer to the channel, if you go through to that homepage on YouTube for, of course, this channel, you can actually see this game in action. That's because it's always been there since the very start of the game. Now, there are various characters you can be. They're represented also by different meeples, different miniatures, but also what you can be using as various different tokens to go on the base of them. So you can really alternate and change up who you fancy being, depending on your colour, so you can see who's going on there. There's gold nuggets. Yes, you can be gold mining as well. You can be prospecting, and you can do stuff down here to do that as well. You can be going across on these train tracks. You can be on the railroad as well. And if you want, you can play poker. You can go to the saloon and obviously do stuff there. You can do various drinking establishments, various places you can cross. You can actually upgrade your characters as well. You can do other things too. You can choose to ride a horse. You can choose to get a pony. You could get a Mustang. You could choose to get a Winchester gun. You could choose to get a Colt revolver, you know, Magnum or something like that. So there's lots of different things in this game that you can choose to do, pay money to upgrade, and ultimately down the bottom here, this is your victory points. I've never won the game, and I have noticed actually as a 4 with 2 new players, it did take, including setup and playthrough and the pack down, 4 hours and 1 minute. And as a 5 in that first game, it happened to take around 3 and a bit hours with 4 new players as well. Now, there's some other information here. The cards are under the insert, so as you can see, there's more stuff going on here, still needs to be done. This game was initially on Kickstarter, and there we go, more punch boards, more things that you can be doing. So you have some non-playing characters, some NPCs. I'm quickly telling you about that game, Blood Money, the expansion. In that particular game, amongst other things, you actually have the chance to play this as a campaign. Very excited again to seeing how that goes. First and foremost, I look forward to bringing you the how to set up, play and review for this game, and of course, letting you know what your thoughts are. In terms of discovering this and other games, you can do so on the playlist called How to Set Up, Play and Review. Technically, this is a review because I give this game an 8 out of 10. Very impressed with this game, and of course, that may well increase too. Aside from that, if you also want to discover other games similar to this, you may also want to check out other things coming to the channel, and you can do that by going off to the playlists and discovering other games in this kind of sandbox world. I still think it's a family weight game, so you can find it under the family weight playlist, the AmassGames playlist, amongst others. Other playlists you might want to check out include the unboxing teaser preview trailer, because technically this has been unboxed to see what's inside it, and some people really like that kind of stuff too. If you want to do that, you can find out what also is going to be coming as a how to set up, play and review, because anything there is, of course, a preview for what on earth is coming. allows you to think, oh no, he's going to be doing that too. So fantastic. So let's lift this out and discover what's underneath. And there are all our cards, useful for the game. Very nicely put away there. Not sure why they chose to do it like that. Very interesting. This looks like it reassembles in here. So that is it. I'll leave you to it, and I look forward to fully setting this up now. And meanwhile, we can have a quick look at some of these cards. So these cards involve playing poker. Very clever kind of idea and concept. Various things you can buy. So you have Rusty the donkey, and you can pay some money to do that. And in this case, you can carry 2 additional gold nuggets. After you deposit 4 or more gold nuggets, you gain 1 legendary point. So legendary points are what you're trying to get. You have Lady, can carry 2 additional gold nuggets over here. And again, similar kind of effect here. You have Clyde. They have all the same kind of cards, but with different names. Very cool. Then we have some items over here too. So we have the Miner's Map. After you prospect for gold, you may re-roll one of your prospecting dice. So various things you can do there. You have the various different goal cards. So for example, discard 1 poker card after you rustle or wrangle cattle to complete this goal. So various characters you might want to be. Wide up, discard 1 provisions at any Dark Rock saloon space to complete this goal. Wild Bill Hickok, what he could be doing is discard 1 poker card after winning the game poker at the Red Fall Saloon to complete this goal. So various different things going on here, lots of different characters. And then all the way over here, you've got your cards over here. So various different cards you can play for poker reasons too. The other player in this fight gains 1 wound and loses a life point. So various different things you can do. Let's move on to these poker cards. So let's make sure we get into these nice and neatly. Let's just see if there's a little strap we can get at. So we have Annie Oakley. At the start of a fight with another player, that player must discard 1 poker card and gain 1 wound. Okay, and it's got a 5 on there too. So loads of replayability based on different characters. And we'll have a quick look through these. Nice thick cards. We're talking about 380, I'd say, kind of GSM. Looks a bit like Z Garcia there. Billy the Kid. We've got Calamity Jane. Your hand size is increased by 1 after you contribute to a story card. Draw 1 poker card. So loads of fun things go on here. There we go. Martial Outlaw. I'm the guy with a gun. There we go. You've got other things you can do here. Action, gain $30. Various cards. We'll again talk about that in that full review. Ending your turn outside of a town. 2 to 4 players. So various different things depending on player counts. So let's... ultimately, it's around who can do certain actions. So only a certain amount of people can do certain things. At higher player counts, more people can do such things as well. So let's just get into these cards, show you what's in here. By all means, just speed through this at, 10 seconds later kind of thing. And let's see how well in-wrap they are. I've actually been looking up different manufacturers around actually using paper, I guess, sleeves rather than using this probably virgin oil instead. So Living Legend, getting 1 martial point, saddle up, stick 'em up. Fool's Gold, goes to gold nugget for all actions and effects. High Noon, various things you can choose to do there. And finally the money. So you'll start with money. I want to say 280, but I think that's way off. But you have a certain amount of money that, almost like income that you can gain as well, that you can choose to again spend stuff on. So certain things you might want to acquire, such as Rusty, such as that various horse, of course Lady over there too. So there's your money and these cards. Again, not paper, but cards, which make a lot more sense. A lot more fun, very a mini game style game. And various things I said you can buy the Walker. After discarding, after cards are revealed in a fight, decrease the value of a card played against you by 1. So various things here. Right, I'll finish setting this up. Hope you found that of interest. Very excited to get this back on the table. Thanks for watching.